What's your... Don't do this, bro. Stop, Josh, stop. Stop, bro. Stop, Josh, stop. Stop hitting them, bro. Just stop. Just stop.
I'm here to protest the virus. I'm here to say that it's not as deadly as they say it is. We're a seasonal business. We're losing time.
Why are you blocking us?
I learned a lot about the Illuminati and Freemasons and the secret societies that actually run our country, and how they control our air, food, and water. And quite frankly, it's hard for me to sleep at night knowing that.
Take your mask off and we'll talk.
They threw this. I think it hit the roof of my car. I haven't been to the other side.
BBN Jack Frost, what's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a beautiful morning. Couple of things we're going to get to today. First, I want to discuss the video we just saw. But just so everybody knows what topics we're going to be discussing, we're going to play a little bit of music. We're going to discuss this NBA Youngboy thing because recently he spoke to DJ Academics, and I kind of find it interesting some of the things that have come out of his camp since the situation happened where Yaya unfortunately stabbed the other girl. And we also want to talk about I think I want to talk about Young Pump today too. Little Pump is his name. I think I want to talk about Little Pump today. And that has a lot to do with what I believe French Montana is doing and a couple of other dudes. I think I want to talk about him today. And we're gonna talk about Blueface. We're gonna definitely talk about Blueface. I think I'm not jacking what Blueface did. I think they tried to make a good situation a bad situation into a good situation. I think they was trying to make lemonade, but I don't think this is one of those cases where you make lemonade. With that being said, let's give appreciation to everybody that donated to the chat. The previous live, the live last night. We want to give a shout out to CT's Finest with the $1 drop. We want to give a shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $1.5 drop. We want to give a shout out to Illusion with the $9.99 drop. Liberty Hazelton with the $10.10 drop. Foot in the Ass Entertainment for the $20 drop. Illusion for the $24.99 drop. And Foot in the Ass Entertainment for the $50 drop. Definitely appreciate all of y'all. We couldn't do this without you. That's a whole fact. Don't let nobody lie to you. Let's go through roll call real quick. What up, Rio Martinez? Yes, you are first today. What up, Rio Martinez? The business. I'm ready for my come up. Shout out to you. I'm pretty sure you think you are. Let's see if the rest of the world is ready for it. What up, Tiffany Harrison? Go Boys. How you doing? What up, New York Super Stacker? What up, Omega Sunlight? Omega Sunlight says peace, power, and prosperity. Everyone, hope y'all doing well. What up, E. Sean? I was going to say the last name, but I think I say it wrong every time. Eson says, good morning, everyone. I'm glad to see everyone is doing well and safe. We are all prepared for another day. That's a fact. Salute. What up, Bison Harris? What up, Prince Tuamir? Juju Thomas? Shy Murder in the house. What up, Chanel Simmons? What's up, Darren Watson? Darren Watson says, BB and Frost, get ready for the real chaos to begin. That's a whole fact. There's a couple of things that I want to say. What people haven't realizing is they're having food problems around the world. You notice I didn't just say food shortage problems. They're having literal food problems around the world. I forgot what nation it is. And not Switzerland, not Denmark. I forget what nation it is. But in one of these countries, they're telling the people that live there that they have to eat French fries like 2 times a week because they're having an overabundance of potatoes and those shits is about to spoil you. How is food about to spoil you in the world on Earth? Why hasn't that food already been sent out to where, oh, they can't send it out because the coronavirus. So therefore, there's places that have a surplus of food that cannot send the food out because it'll be cross-contamination. So that food has to be destroyed. Think about that for a minute. Think about that for a minute. What up, Anthony Upton? Late. My allergies is fucking with me today. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. What up, Anthony Upton? Late. How you doing this morning? Renee Ricketts, what's up? You see you ain't green no more, baby girl, but we still love you. Who else we got up in here? Rue Jones. Frost, have a spot open for round 2. Upstate, deep in the mountains. Wait, what? Shout out. I don't know what the fuck that meant. Shout out to Deshaun Ragsdale. He up in here too. All right, so a couple of things we want to get to. First, I want to blow my nose. Give me 1 second. Shout out to Vic Star with the $14.99 drops. He said, showing in to show some love, prayers to everyone. Hopefully, have time to be back soon. Stay safe. Love from us all. That's a fact. We love Vix. 1 second. I have a theory. And one of my theories is when you have a really good immune system, you have to deal with a lot of mucus. When you have a lot of allergies. Anyway, could we talk about that video first? I'm going to show the first part of the video real quick. Could we talk about this video first? We're going to show the first part of the video real quick so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. This mess right here.
What's your... Don't do this, bro. Stop, Josh, stop. Stop, bro.
This police officer is throwing punches at a child.
Stop hitting him, bro.
Now, I don't think he was throwing punches hard enough to hit and hurt the child. That's not the point. This is a police officer throwing punches at a child. Could we get a show of hands real quick? Who thinks that's despicable? I think that's despicable. Personally, I'm telling you. I'm not going to kick you if you do not think that's despicable. I think that's despicable for a police officer, a grown man, to be throwing punches at a child. Who agrees with that? Who disagrees with that? You think so? You don't think so? You think it's perfectly normal for a grown-ass man to be throwing punches at a little child? Let me show y'all something. This person right here, it's obviously a meme page. This person right here tried to make it sound like we don't know what happened. There's a reason. There's probably a good reason why the police officer is throwing punches at the kid. Let me show you what they wrote. This person wrote, "Too bad the cameraman deleted the first minute of the video so we can have a better understanding of what's going on." What in the hell do you mean a better understanding of what's going on? You have a grown ass man throwing punches at a child. Please, somebody explain to me how that could be a better explanation. I need to know how there's a better. Who the hell is this person? This is this person right here. Shout out to them. They think that there's good reasons for children to get punched on by grown men. Shout out to her. She's black or colored or something. Shout out to her. She thinks that little kids is a good reason for little kids to be getting beat up by grown men. She's a winner. I'm getting too old for this shit. What in the hell? What in the hell? That's crazy. Anyway, personally, I think that police officer need to be reprimanded. He probably shouldn't have a job. If he's beating up little kids, imagine what he's doing to adults. If he's beating up little kids, imagine what he's doing to adults. Just think about that. If he's getting beaten up, if he's beating up little kids, throwing punches, I'll show y'all the video again, throwing punches at little kids. If he's throwing punches at little kids, imagine what he's doing when there's a grown-ass adult involved.
Stop, bro. Stop, Josh, stop.
And he got his numbers.
Stop hitting him, bro.
It's him and 6 of his boys. It's him and 6 of his boys. Imagine what he doing then. When they got the opportunity to hold somebody's arms and legs down. Anyway, this is that lady that thinks that, most likely the police officer has a good reason for punching on little kids. Shout out to her. She's a winner. She's a whole winner. Nobody's doing more winning than her. That's a child. Do you remember, you ever seen a little baby, 5, 6-year-old, get tapped and cry? That's because the physical pain isn't the reason why they're crying. It's the emotional distress. So when you have a child that is outside and the police is beating on them when he's 10, 11 years old, what do you think they're implanting in that child's brain for when that child becomes an adult? What do you think is being programmed into that child's brain? I'm just asking. Just asking. Not just that, but that causes a problem with authority. I'm going to explain to y'all the main reason why people need to stop beating the shit out of their kids. When you are busy beating the shit out of your kids, I'm not talking about regular discipline. I'm not talking about discipline. I'm talking about physical abuse, where if you find yourself beating your child 2, 3 times out of a week, if you find yourself beating your child 3, 4 times in 2 weeks, if you find yourself beating your child 10 times in a month, you are an abusive parent and you are parenting wrong. If your child is doing so many infractions that you're beating them that often, or if you're finding little tidbit reasons to beat your child that often, you're a terrible parent, and there's a place in hell that is waiting for you. Shout out to Omega Sunlight with the $5 drop. He said he's a real sucker for that. Don't matter till it's their own. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. If you're a parent, I'm telling you right now, if you're a parent and you got to beat your child 3, 4 times out of the fucking week, you're a bad parent. It's not the child. It's you. Give me 1 second. It's not the child. It's you. If you gotta, I gotta keep my nose is fucked up. It's allergy season. If you're beating your child 3-4 times out of the week, it's not the child. It's you. You are a failed leader. One of the most important things that a parent could be is a leader. If you gotta beat your kid all the time, you are failing as a leader. You are not a leader. You're a bully. That's what you are. Let's just be clear on that. Now you go, Rio. Don't worry about it. You're a bully. You're not a leader. You're not a parent. You got hostages. If you beating your kids 3-4 times out of a week, you got prisoners. That's what you got. You are holding people prisoner. There's nothing good about you. Let's just be on point with that. Ain't shit good about you. You got prisoners. You don't got children. You know how many people right now that's stuck inside and they can't go nowhere because it's quarantine and they're stuck inside with their abuser? You know how many people are stuck inside with their abusers right now? Whether it be physical, verbal, or sexual. You know how many people is stuck inside with their abuser and they can't go nowhere? I just dropped that. The funny thing is, I should have let it fall on me instead of straight down to the floor, but my reflexes made me move out of the way. I'm just explaining because a lot of people that grow up to be, oh, that was a $6 drop. Appreciate you, James S. I thought that was 5. Oh, James S was petty warring this nigga. Oh shit, I did not notice that. James S is ready for the petty wars. No, because we're gonna move on from that because that's not what today's about. We're gonna move on because that's not what today's about, and because I want to get to the protest. I want to get to the people that's protesting. So we're gonna move on. So we're gonna move on. But James S definitely with the petty drop, dumb early. I think James S is looking for somebody to play with. No homo. I think I better say that. I think I better say that after that statement. All right, so let's talk about those protesters real quick. Did y'all see the? Who want me to play the protest video back? Anybody want me to play the protest video back so somebody that came in here late don't know exactly what we talking about? What up, Native Son? What up, Kenneth O'Leary? Anybody want me to play the protest video back? Excuse me. All right, so this is gonna be about 2 minutes. I'm gonna play the protest video again. Allergies and shit I could do. I'm gonna play the protest. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the petty drop with the $6.50. He said, James S, I'm not letting you off that easy. Excuse me. I just got allergies. I gotta blow my nose. I was just gonna keep doing it. All right, so I'm gonna play the video. First, you're gonna see the kid getting attacked, and then you're gonna see the protest video. Watch the protest. Shout out to James S with the $7 drop. He said, "No man, we not playing these games over here. I'm from Vegas. We go hard or we don't go at all." Also, pause. The petty wars have begun. The peace has been broken. Okay, let me play the video real quick. First, y'all gonna see the little kid getting attacked by the police officer, and then you're gonna see the protest. Check this out.
What's your...
Don't do this, bro.
Stop, Josh, stop. Stop, bro. Stop, Josh, stop. Stop hitting them, bro. Just stop. Just stop.
I'm here to protest the virus. I'm here to say that it's not as deadly as they say it is. We're a seasonal business. We're losing time.
Why are you blocking us?
I learned a lot about the Illuminati and Freemasons and the secret societies that actually run our country, and how they control our air, food, and water. And quite frankly, it's hard for me to sleep at night knowing that.
Take your mask off and we'll talk.
They threw a can across. That window, that open window over there from that side. They threw this. I think it hit the roof of my car. I haven't been to the other side.
I just really like the video of the of Homeboy kissing his girl and then dapping her up. I just love that shit. That shit is so fucking lit. I'm telling you right now. Next female I date, if we don't got like a signature dap, I don't know if I want you. That relationship just might not last. I'm letting you know. I need a signature dap. Next woman I date, we gotta have something that we doing in public so everybody know how tight we are. And just, you know, for me to know. Anyway. First thing I want to point out is those people are not from New York. New Yorkers don't protest like that. Those people are not from New York. One, way too many pickup trucks. We got pickups in New York. Don't get it confused. But you're not gonna see like 8 pickup trucks at one place at one time. That's not gonna happen. This is not New York. You're not gonna see 8 pickup trucks on one block in New York. You're just not gonna see that unless it's like it's a company. Other than that, you're just not gonna see that. Way too many pickups. New Yorkers don't protest like that. First of all, if they was gonna have a big protest like that, where the gays at? Not even trying to disrespect them. I'm saying that as I respect what they do. The gays show up to everything and push their agenda. Where the gays at? If that was a New York, what up, Shakes? If that was New York City, by the way. That was supposed to be New York City, by the way. So hold on. I think that was supposed to be New York City. The point in which I'm trying to point out is if that was New York, and there was a protest being held in New York, the gays show up. They don't play. They don't care what you protesting. You could be protesting, I don't know. You could be protesting bottle caps or some shit. The gays are gonna show up and they're gonna be pissed off at them bottle cap companies and they're gonna be pushing their agenda. There was no gays there. That's how you know those was not New Yorkers. And that's not even me being funny. That's on some real shit. I live in New York. If you gotta, do you know how long the gays fought to march in the damn to St. Patrick's Day parade? Do you know how long the gays fought to march in the same? The gays fought to the point where they said, we don't care what y'all doing. We just going to have a parade at the same time y'all having a parade. This is a fact. Ask anybody that live in New York City. The gays just decided they was just gonna parade at the same time as the St. Patrick's people. This is not a lie. Now they got their own parade. But there was a point where the gays was just like, you know what? Fuck this. They paraded on the 25th. We paraded on the 25th too. I'm dead serious. And they used to they used to have their parade, and they used to have their parade at the same time as the fucking as the St. Patrick's Day people. So that's how you know that those people ain't from New York. Because if you're in New York and you putting together some shit like that, all the gays is gonna show up. And they don't, even if they against you, they're gonna show up. If they for you, they're gonna show up. They just gonna show up. They need everybody to know that they are proud. They be bogarting on the marches. As a fact, yo. Like, for the people that don't live in New York City, believe me, I get it. You don't understand. But I'm telling you, if that was really some people in New York City that put that shit together, the gays would have been there. Hold on, we're gonna get to the armed shit in a minute. I just wanted to point out how do they got these individuals traveling around all of America doing Trump rallies, because that's really what that was. Y'all know that, right? That really wasn't a protest of the coronavirus or whatever the fuck. That was a Trump rally. How they got these people driving all around America holding Trump rallies? Somebody explain that to us. The rest of us is on quarantine. Trump people riding around all of America holding rallies. Somebody can explain that to me, please? Because the Jews don't care what you do. And they're not going to go shoot up Jews. They'll shoot us up. That's how come. And the Jews don't care. That's a fact. Native Son said the gays got mad power in metropolitan cities. That's a fact. They would have been at that fucking thing. It's bad here in New York City, man. In New York City, James S., it's pretty bad. And this is me telling you because I spoke to people that actually work in hospitals and work on EMS trucks, just in general. We got quite a few hospital workers in here. We got people that work in the morgues in here. It's bad. It's really bad here in New York. I can't speak about nowhere else. But here in New York, there's really a lot of people dying. Whatever they're dying from, it's more people dying than usual. Whatever they're dying from, they're dying from. Notice, I'm not even calling it the corona. Whatever the hell they're dying from, they're dying from. But there are a lot of people dying in New York City. I keep hearing that the Bronx is the hardest hit in the borough, and it would make sense. In the hardest borough hit in New York City, and it would make sense because the Bronx is like one of the poorest counties in America. Like, we got a ton of problems in the Bronx that is directly a result of more people live in the Bronx than there's jobs in the Bronx. Hold on one second. So, yeah, so the Bronx is pretty bad. Don't let nobody lie to you. That's what I keep hearing. But they just might be shipping everybody to our hospitals. Maybe that's what's happening. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe they're just shipping everybody to our hospitals. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna pretend like I know. I don't know. All I know is they are digging mass graves. This is a fact. If you die from the corona, ain't they supposed to burn you or some shit like that? Like they not even putting you in the ground or some shit, but they digging mass. I don't know. There's a lot of different stories out there about it. All I do know is that those people that was at that protest, that was a Trump rally. That's all that was. Why they protesting the corona in the state they don't even live in? That's the point I'm trying to make. They're not even New Yorkers. Why are they here protesting people had to stay inside? They're not even New Yorkers. Trying, my brother, a crisis. I live a pretty healthy lifestyle. I mean, there's certain things that I do that I probably shouldn't do. I live a pretty healthy lifestyle. There's a ton of things I can do to improve it. There were doctors that did say that they were people being that passed away that did not have the coronavirus, and they was writing it on the sheets that they had the corona, but that's not what we're here to discuss. Anyway, those people, get the fuck out of New York. We don't want you weirdos here. That's one. Two, y'all running around with all of these guns. What's gonna happen is some black guy's gonna get shot by accident. Not by you, by the police. Can we talk about this Blueface thing real quick? I want to play a song. We're gonna come right back. We're gonna play a song. We're gonna come right back, and we're gonna listen to this Blueface, and we're gonna discuss Blueface. We're gonna listen to a song, come right back, and discuss Blueface. Check this out.
Cause I know I'm getting money, and I know when they see me coming, I know they I know they want my position. I got the flow lock cause the shit is so top notch. I got the drop on you niggas, my bitch in the field while I watch from the skybox. I met her ass in some Fendi, her makeup was Fenty.
You are watching Big Arc TV.
Yo, Keisha, what the fuck? What's going on?
I got kicked out.
Kicked out? What kind of kick out? Yo, you hungry? You want some feed?
Yeah, I'll have oxtails, white rice, and sweet plantain.
Yo, I got you. Yo, sis, you have to tell me something when we come out here, please. You have to tell me what I go on, yeah? Damn, Keisha.
Hey, yo, NY Bangers, you got another
Mic
one.
check 1 2 1 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Lady in red. Fuck with her, you dead, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. Being on Rutland, you always get into something. A young woman grinding, turning nothing to something. Just lost a pops, her mama was always hustling. Raised in the 90s with nines to kill something. Yeah, Jamaican raised, struggle every day. Government supplying nutrients to feed a wage. Sitting by the window as she watched the D's plays. The fast life seems so sweet like it's Minute Maid. Had a son by a crooked cop, her brothers just left the box. On the run like a treadmill, out here trying to get guap. Neighborhood crippin', but she like to wear red a lot. Serving fiends for her goals until she reached the top. Yeah. Learning the game, running the streets, she had to do that. Bury her feelings, carry the heat, she had to do that. Trusting nobody, live on her own, she had to do that. Just to survive, she did it all, she had to do that. Learning the game, running the streets, she had to do that. Bury her feelings, carry the heat, she had to do that. Trusting nobody, live on her own, she had to do that. Just to survive, she did it all, she had a lady in red. But she keep green on her side, yeah. Keisha used to hustle just to keep her hopes alive, yeah. This funky fish, they eat a little. Ease her mind, twin brothers locked up. Now Keisha is facing time. Moved in with a cousin for a better situation. Ex-Pablo use a body for transportation. Mama don't care as long as bread coming in. And cousin crib cool until the feds coming in. Yeah, brothers doing 5. Pops is in a pine box. 90s in Rutland, where your thoughts to get your body box. No rest, just stress. The bills coming in. Lincoln Field to flip bread. Turn out Phil with the feds. Yeah, learning the game, running the streets. She had to do that. Bury her feelings, carry the heat. She had to do that. Trusting nobody, live on her own. She had to do that. Just to survive, she did it all. She had to do that. Learning the game, running the streets. She had to do that. Bury her feelings, carry the heat. She had to do that. Trusting nobody, live on her own. She had to do that. Just to survive, she did it all. She had to do that. Lady in red. Yeah, she had to do that. Lady in red. Yeah, she had to do that. Lady in red. Big up wind drop where bodies drop. Clocks and Ave where the soldiers rock. Yeah, 95th where the hammers pop. Yeah, Rolling Road where we set up shop. Learning the game, running the streets, she had to do that. Bury her feelings, carry the heat, she had to do that. Trusting nobody, live on her own, she had to do that. Just to survive, she did it all, she had to do that. Learning the game, running the streets, she had to do that. Bury her feelings, carry the heat, she had to do that. Trusting nobody, live on her own, she had to do that. Just to survive, she did it all, she had to do that.
All right, so that was Kush Lee with Do That. Go check out Kush Lee in the song Do That, all major streaming platforms. Also, y'all might want to go check out the book Lady in Red, written by Tilsa Wright. Salute to Tilsa Wright. Salute to Kush Lee. We fucks with them. All right. Maybe we get Kush on the show. Maybe we go to Kush's studio one day and shoot from there. Kush does all his own production, everything. So everything you hear is Kush. Kush that new Kanye coming up. Kush that new Kanye. I'm telling you, we need to get him an artist or two to work with so he can work on his production shit. What up, Slap? We need to get you and Kush on the track. Okay, so let's talk about this Blueface thing real quick. One, this is not. Let's not talk about how good Blueface can or can't rap. That's not the discussion today. We don't care about if you're a Blueface fan. If you we don't care if you're a fan of Blueface. If you like his music, if you don't like his music, that's not what we're discussing. Obviously, enough people like Blueface music for him to have a career. I'm just having gas or some shit. Obviously, a lot of people like Blueface enough for him to have a career, so that's not what we're discussing. What I'm discussing is I do not like this making women fight for our amusement thing. I just don't like it. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I don't like the manipulation. I don't like the emotional manipulation. I don't like none of that. That's just me. Maybe I'm a sucker. I don't know. Maybe maybe us men are supposed to always want to see women fighting for no reason. I don't know, but I'm not on that time. I can't speak for nobody else. I didn't like the fact one of the girls that was there said that they were encouraging them to have beef with one another, saying that one of the girls was talking crazy, and instead of these black men talking to the girl like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? You know, when the girl was allegedly making racist comments, instead of them trying to, you know, put the girl in a place like, yo, look, we're not doing that here. One of the females is saying that it was encouraged. And then now for them to actually turn that footage into a music video, I don't think that's a win. I don't think that's a win. Yeah, I seen the black girl chilling too. She was minding her business when they started fighting on the. Or when the two girls started fighting, and and one of the girls was sitting on the dresser. The black girl was like down by the bed, like laughing. She thought the shit was funny. And then after that, exactly. So the point in which I'm trying to make is I'm not really on side. I don't think he's on NBA Youngboy level. What NBA Youngboy is doing is something a little bit different. Blueface is chasing clout. NBA Youngboy is confused. There's a big difference. At least he's confused in my opinion. I could be wrong. But in my opinion, NBA Youngboy is confused. Blueface is just chasing clout. I don't think Blueface even wants anybody to get hurt. You understand what I'm saying? The one thing I will say, salute the Blueface, is that it seemed like his people was getting in the middle and not really allowing the girls to really hurt each other. People getting stabbed up at NBA Youngboy's crib. It's just different. Come on, let's not do that to Blueface. All right, let's not do that. Just because somebody do one thing that we don't agree with, that don't mean that we turn everything that they do to shit. All right, we're not going to do that. He wasn't allowing, the girl got stabbed up at NBA's house. Nobody got stabbed up in Blueface's house, all right? There was just a situation. There was a little bit of fighting. It wasn't that bad. Nobody got hurt. Nobody had to go to the hospital. I'm just saying that I don't agree with it. That shit that happened at NBA Youngboy's house. What in the hell? Could we hit them like button? We got 100 people in here. We could get the likes up to like 50, can't we? Can't be that many of y'all in here still sitting around that hate me. His homies wasn't. Thank you, Illusion. Well, I think Blueface, I could be wrong, but it just, I could be wrong, but I think Blueface just grew up in a house where women always was fighting. So maybe that's just, you know what I'm saying? But they never really hurt each other. So maybe that's his lane. That might be where his lane is at. Yo, check this out. Okay, first, the dog named Bishop. You knew that nigga was gonna turn on you at some point. Could we just be clear on that? If you come around me and your name is Bishop, I'm gonna assume that at some point you gonna turn on me and do some bullshit. You might try to kill me. The dog name is, don't name your pit bulls Bishop, okay? You're setting yourself up for disaster. That's one. Two, what is the person that's holding the camera doing? The person that's holding the camera is just cool with all this? Just cool with that lady quite possibly getting her face mauled? Well, camera guy, what are you doing? Hold on a second. What the hell was the camera guy doing? What in the hell? What in the hell? I just thought about something. Maybe that's why they called him Bishop. Because in chess, a bishop doesn't move in a straight line. Never thought about that. The reason why his name was Bishop is because on a chessboard, the bishop never moves in a straight line. The dog name is Bishop. That nigga gonna bite somebody. What's wrong with you? Your dog named Bishop, somebody getting attacked sooner or later. I would like to know how that ended. That's a fact. That dog want the juice. I guess you meant to say want the juice. He killed Radamez and Raheem. When I was a little kid, I went to a friend's house and the dog snapped at me and bit me in the finger. And that was the first time I realized sometimes a dog doesn't actually want to bite you. A lot of them dogs that do all of that yelling and screaming and barking and growling don't even really want to bite you. Because he snapped at my finger and then let go. I still got a scar on my finger to this day. I'm getting too old for this shit. Lex BX. We gotta get some I'm getting too old for this shit shirts. You said the guy sells pit bulls and to sell his product? That's how he's selling his product? Letting people know that his dogs might kill your friends and relatives? That's one way to do it. Y'all think I should drop this merch? I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it. Sometimes you do want to kill friends and relatives. That's a whole fact. I think that's why sometimes your relatives do the worst shit to you, because they be like, you ain't gonna kill me, I'm a relative. So they go do the worst shit to you in the world. I think Bishop is just one of those dogs that bark. Like, you just got dogs sometimes that bark. Them niggas is not gonna bite shit. They just bark, growl, yell, scream, hiss. I'm gonna tell y'all a story real quick. Hold on. I should call my cousin up. So me and my cousin, right? We was going to Queens to go visit some of my other family members. So while we was going to Queens, I used to always carry this little knife around with me. I always carry like I used to go everywhere by myself. So I usually had a weapon with me. I ain't gonna lie. I used to go everywhere by myself. Like, I didn't wait for nobody. Like, if I was going to go do something, I was going to go do it. I didn't wait for you. I didn't need you. I'm going to go do it. So I used to always carry like a weapon around. I ain't gonna lie. So I was a little kid, maybe around 11, 12, and I had a little pocket knife. So me and my cousin is in Queens walking to my other cousin crib. So while we walking, wait, hold on, you know what? Last minute you say tripping with the crazy, yeah. So while we walking, like 3 dogs jump out of nowhere. Now y'all gotta understand, in New York City at this time, stray dogs was everywhere. Like, I don't understand. Like, I can't. You know how you see pigeons? That's how we saw stray dogs. You understand what I'm saying? Stray dogs was everywhere. The city wasn't even doing nothing about them. They was everywhere. So me and my cousin was walking. So it was like 3 stray dogs or whatever. And them niggas start coming at us. It was the early 90s. Them niggas, the early 90s, 80s. Them dudes started coming. It wasn't even my hatchet. I had a little pocket knife. I had a pocket knife at this point. The dogs started rushing us. When the dogs started rushing us, I'm not gonna lie, I just pulled my knife out. It was 3 of them bitches, and I was gonna go at them. And my cousin was right there with me. He was younger than me though, so he was standing behind me. He ain't had no weapon, and I just pulled out my knife, and them dogs was coming. I was like, "Let's get it!" But the motherfuckers turned around when they seen I was with all the smoke. Well, as soon as them dogs seen I was with all the shits, they turned around and went the other way. I'm gonna bring him on the show one day so he could tell the story. Always been like this. The nicest guy in the world. But when it gets, it's like, fuck it. This is what we got to do. This is what we got to do. That nigga went back to the hood, started telling people that story. They was like, what? Like, yeah, this nigga Psycho Bob, the dog. They didn't even call me that at that point. I didn't even have that name yet. He was like, yeah, yo, the dogs ran up on us. He pulled out a knife. He was about to fight the dogs. Like, yeah, yo, let's go. Let's get reputation. Let's go. I'm telling you what type of time I was on. Fuck it. I'm just telling you what type of time I was on, man. That's the type of time I was on. Fuck it. Let's go get reputation. I'm gonna tell you, I ain't playing. Cause yo, if you run, a dog is gonna chase you. So you can't run. So you gotta fight. If it's a dog, you gotta fight. You cannot run. They are going to chase you. A dog loves chasing shit. Okay? If you run, they will chase you. Period. So when you come up against a dog, it's like, this is what we doing today. I don't know what to tell you. It was about 3 dogs, and I had a knife. Dog, if you run, they gonna chase you. And it was, my cousin was fat. He wasn't getting away. My cousin was fat. He wasn't getting away. He ain't fat no more. But when we was young, he was a little fat nigga. He wasn't getting away. And we was in home. We was in Queens. So it was, we had to stand our ground or we was gonna get bit. It was the only 2 choices. There was no stores. There was no store to run into. There was no nothing. I possibly could have got away, but I don't run from dogs because it's a waste of time. I mean, you know, I don't run from dogs. It's a waste of time. Fuck it. It's a waste of time. You run from, you're gonna get caught, and then you're gonna get caught from behind. And that's the worst part. You run in and the dog catch you from behind. Nah, we ain't doing that. That has not happened to me, but I've seen that happen to other people. We're not doing that. Yeah, we're not doing that. I'm not running. Gotta die sometime, right? Fuck it. I used to live in the Bronx, so I knew how to deal with them straight fucking dogs. Them straight dogs ain't playing with you. Them straight dogs ain't playing with you. Just letting you know. Anyway, dude, if you square up with a dog 9 times out of 10, that dog is gonna rethink. That dog is gonna make a business decision. Because you gotta understand, I'm gonna explain something real quick. You know what animals do when they trying to scare you? They get big. That's why bears will stand on their hind legs when they about to fight. They want to get big. You understand what I'm saying? So you already over the dog. So what the dog is waiting for is for you to give. You understand what I'm saying? The dog is waiting for an opening. If you turn your back and run, opening. You understand what I'm saying? If you look like you scared and you're going to hesitate, opening. That's all the dog is looking for. An opening to attack. or opening the run. One of the two. That's what a dog is looking for. Just so you know, if anybody ever come up against a dog that's overly aggressive, you don't have to be like, oh, please don't do that. Once you do that, then this nigga like, I got him. I'm going to bite him 2 times before they get prepared. Gotta get big. Animals get big. Shout, get big. I'm just telling you, you can do whatever you want with the information. You could do like the people that swear that everything I say is wrong, but it turns out everything that I say actually be right. It's just that they go and they misinterpret the things that I'm saying, and then people believe them. Like, I'm pretty sure in here, there's people sending y'all emails, sending y'all, or going to y'all DMs saying, stay away from the channel. I'm pretty sure. There's a really large contingency of people that's trying to run me off of the internet, and they don't really got a reason. But the Blueface thing, who thinks that was cool? He put the girls fighting in the video. For everybody that don't know, Blueface actually. I just want to know what y'all guys think. No, he put the actual music video has the fight that some of the girls was having. They got the one where the girl had her hair snatched off. I guess they thought that was funny. I guess they thought that was hilarious. You know, it was only one black girl in there too, right? It was only one black girl in the whole video too, right? Only one black girl. I'm not speaking, but how often do we see any black women around Blueface? I'm just curious. I mean, we have the right to like whoever we want or prefer whoever we want. Don't get this confused. I'm not trying to say what he has to prefer and not prefer. But he never has any black women around him, and people give him a pass. When Kodak Black just said that he prefers light-skinned girls, all of a sudden people started getting on Kodak Black talking about he don't like black women, and that's crazy. All he said is that he prefers light skin. Why can't he have a preference? Shout out to Rue Jones with the $10 drop. And no comment. He's giving everybody the Clint Eastwood eyes. He's looking around the room. He's ordering a glass of sarsaparilla. I have no idea what sarsaparilla is, by the way. Yeah, so they was getting on Kodak Black, right? They were disrespecting and getting on Kodak Black, wasn't they? They was, right? All he said was that he preferred light-skinned women. He liked light-skinned girls. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I like short girls, right? So does that mean that all the tall girls in the world are supposed to hate me now because I'm the tallest? I like, I mean, I don't really care about the complexion, to be honest with you. But I'm probably going to choose a caramel skin girl over a real dark girl or a real light girl. I like caramel skin. Does that mean that I automatically hate all the other? But that's what they did to Kodak. You understand what I'm saying? They literally did that to Kodak Black. Now we have Blueface, and he has a group of women, and they all fighting with each other, and then they all team up on the black girl. How you only got one black girl at your video shoot? Only one black girl. What's that girl's name? There is the actress. She used to be in telenovelas. She's Dominican. She's dark. I forgot her name. Her name starts with an A. It's like Amar Galagra. I think her second name, it starts with a G. I really can't remember her name that well. Hold on. Hold on. I think I got a way to remember her name. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I want to tell you who she is. And then I want to explain something real quick. Her name is Amari Lent. I'm going to type it out. I'm going to type out her name. Yeah, that's her name right there. You got her name. That's her name. She was doing an interview and she was speaking about how hard it is being dark skinned in the business that she's in, because she was on telenovelas, and she's dark, and in them Latin nations like in America, fair skin is treated better. And she was talking about how she'll go to events and she'll be the only dark skinned person there. The only dark-skinned woman there. There'll be no other black women. All the other women will be fair and light-skinned. And she was talking about this. And that's basically what just happened. So Blueface did a video. He did a video shoot. And he barely invited any black women. But nobody's talking about, is he a guest? How are these dudes having these videos and they not inviting no black women? But hip-hop is supposed to be black people shit, right? But we're going to give all of these rappers passes who do all of these videos and don't invite no black women. But if a person who isn't black tries to rap, we're not going to invite them in. We're going to say that they don't belong. Do you see the hypocrisy? Do you understand the hypocrisy? When your favorite rapper decides that he's going to do video shoots and don't invite no black women, invite one black woman or invite no black women, it's okay. It's okay. Why? If this rap thing, and I'm not saying it's a black thing. I think the hip hop is culturally diverse. But there's a lot of people that believe only black people should be doing rap. Only black people should be involved in hip hop. No other people are allowed in. They explain to me why we don't have more black females. How you gonna have a rap video where a ton of females in it that's not black? I'm not saying the other females can't be in the video, but why there's a video? Why there are videos that aren't predominantly black females? That's my question. I haven't heard of 6ix9ine dating any Mexican women, so I don't know what you're talking about. And I don't know why that's important. That man everybody has a right to date whoever they want to date. Everybody has a right to put whoever they want to put in their videos. That's not the argument. The argument is this. Blueface has a video shoot, invites one black woman. So us black people, we can't even get work from our own. Blueface is mixed, but we can't even get work from our own, so the white people ain't hiring us, and we ain't hiring each other. That's a fact. We like the rappers if they could rap. If they make good music. Stay Wise brought up a great point. That's because most of the rappers aren't bosses, they are employees. That's a fact. But did you see the other females that was in his video? Those wasn't video vixens. If you have a ton of females in your video, they're all video vixens, and you only got one black girl, I don't like it, but okay. But them chicks that Blueface had, there's chicks on my block that look better than them. By a lot. There's chicks right now that live in my neighborhood, got regular jobs, can dance better than them chicks and look better than them chicks, and it ain't close. So that's not an excuse. He could have got way better looking females than them. I'm not even trying to knock them. They're not unattractive. I'm just saying those aren't video vixen. That they weren't video vixen chicks. They not on that level. They look like some bros they just happen to know from the store. You know, like motherfucker went to the store to go get some chips and say, "Hey, you want to be in the music video?" That's what they look like. I'm not even trying to disrespect them. I'm just keeping it a stack. They look like just regular chicks. Yes, Tory Lanez did say something about this. Shout out to Tory Lanez. Salute. Tory Lanez did say something about this a couple of months ago. Matter of fact, Tory Lanez stopped the whole video shoot and made them get dark-skinned females in the damn video with him. That's a fact. Can we support Tory Lanez? I seen the battle rap, and we're gonna talk about that. But I seen the battle rap with the dude that was disrespecting the guy's daughter. Like, one, that guy wasn't even a good rapper, so your balls was whack. Two, I don't understand what's so dope about disrespecting somebody that's not even saying nothing to you. Three, I don't understand what's so dope about disrespecting a child and talking about raping and molesting a child. That dude gets no props, ever. There's nothing that dude can do with the rest of his life that can make me respect him. I'm gonna tell you what I think Blueface suffers from. I think he suffers from growing up in a difficult home with a black mother and a black sister, and he just might prefer not to be around black women. Blueface doesn't look to me, and this is not. I'm not saying this. I'm not even making fun of him. This is. Hold on. I'm not even making fun of him. I'm saying that he might actually be emotionally scarred because of the life that he had grew up in. And this emotional scarring causes for him to want less drama, not more. And he might associate black women with drama. His mother looks like she's a piece of cake, a piece of work, and his sister does also. Excuse me. You know how terrible it is growing up in a house where you got people that's just gonna always be against you no matter what you do or say. Those people are always gonna take each other's side. Those people are always gonna say that you're wrong. Those people are always gonna be against you. They're always gonna gang up on you. I wouldn't be surprised if Blueface grew up in that type of situation. And so therefore he just doesn't, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's family members I have that I never want to see. And I don't even dislike them. I just don't. I just know them. You understand what I'm saying? I just know them. So that might be what's going on with Blueface. Yeah, there's family members I never want to see, ever. I still got to see them sometimes, but I never want to see them. I just don't think they're good people. That's a fact, business. Nobody don't want to hear that rapper talking about raping. I don't want to hear talk about raping anything. So nah, homeboy don't get no props for that. Homeboy don't get nothing for that. Homeboy needs to stop doing battle rap. Honestly, I would, if I was a battle rap promoter, I would never book him. I would never book him because I heard that rap. I think he wants to have children, have sex with children. I think that's something that he thinks about. You understand what I'm saying? So I would never allow that guy on my platform ever. I don't even want to interview homeboy. You stay where you at. How about that? That was despicable. I don't know what to say. That was despicable. That was despicable. I think dude might think about this shit, to be honest with you. Sometimes I don't fuck with a rapper because they rap about something too much or too long. So I'd be like, yeah, that's not my type of energy. I don't never come and tell y'all about shit like that. But I'd be like, nah, that's not my. It's a battle rapper. It was a battle rapper rapping about somebody battling somebody and talking about how he wanted to do stuff to her, the guy's like 6-year-old daughter or whatever the case was. I don't know his name. Anybody know his name? But nah, I'm not. I don't got. He on some different type of time. I don't know. I keep him away from my kids, man. But whoever's related to that guy, I keep him away from the kids. That's a whole fact. I don't know his name. MC Chester. That sounds about right. And I don't know the guy's name. I don't know. I'm not on that type of time, man. I don't even want to stay on this. I don't know the guy's name. Somebody else probably know his name. I know that shit was cringeworthy. I know no label should sign him. Nobody wants to hear that. I don't want to know what you heard was worse. Could we please not have people talk about? I don't even want to go into the things he was saying. That's way worse than the white battle rapper saying the N-word. What are you talking about? Oh no, you're agreeing. Yeah, I agree. That was just terrible. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, listen to this. I'm gonna play a track for y'all real quick. I'll be right back.
You're listening to FDG Records. FDG is in the place, G.
Some say that it might look easy. Come take a walk in my shoes and you rethink things. Practice makes perfect. That's the reason why my flow mean. I'm the rose that sprouted through the concrete. I learned from the best. Don't sweat the technique. Shall I proceed? I'm a slap fiend. Music is my focus, that's my only option. Money motivation is the only thing poppin'. Talking business with the higher reps and the Cochrans. In the Shark Tank, I'm weighing my options. Throw the hook with the bait on it. They throwing numbers at me now, we gonna debate on it. Business is good, I put my faith on it. Pay my tithes in church and I keep on going. Jumping something foreign, now I'm UFOing. My name is Slap Fiend, y'all keep calling me Slap Phone. What the hell is this, homie?
Yo, this is crazy.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
I mean, like, when I started off making the beat, I was like, man, I had something in my mind that I was thinking, but I just couldn't get it to come out. So, you know, I'm looking at the monitors looking crazy. I'm like, shit.
Yo, X, turn me up a little bit, fam.
I got you, Slap.
I want them to hear this one.
Come on, you already know.
Slap Fiend, Slap Fiend, Slap Fiend. Some say that it might feel strange. Once you make it to the top, it all change. Nothing is for free, you have to gather up the change. Life's obstacles, and ours remain the same. I walk a thin line like a resident in Cuba. And shouts out to the refugees, I ain't talking about the Fugees. Hashtag no subliminals, we all the movement. Shouts out to the future, y'all the core of the movement. Tim the Tool Man, Taylor showing home improvement. My talent stays structured, you can hear it through my music. Conceptual art is what I'm doing. Abstract minded, I done came from the ruins. Battle scars shown, I get down in what I'm doing. I gave a rat's ass on how you spend your cash fast. Homage paid, bills paid, this is how I live my life. And if I can do it, I live life twice.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
I'm at a crossroads.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
Need a sign to tell me which way is right.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
I'm at a crossroads.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
I'm lost, I'm lost. I can't find my way. Help me. I need a sign today. I need something. Lord, I need something.
You're listening to FDG Records.
What's up, everybody? That was LV the Slap with I Don't Know. I know y'all love that track. The track is dope as shit. Yeah, you already know we fucks with LV. We had Kush Lee earlier. You know we fuck with LV. It is what it is. With all that being said, we're gonna call it a wrap for today. Definitely appreciated y'all for coming through. Also, any people that want to have their music played here, gotta contact me DMs. You see the IG right there. I am the real Jack Frost. Contact me on the DMs and I'll let you know what it is. Let's give appreciation to everybody that donated to the chat today. I love y'all. That's a whole fact. Don't let nobody lie to you. Yeah, Slaps in the chat, by the way. Shout out to Big Star with the $14.99 drop. Shout out to Omega Sunlight with the $5 drop. Shout out to James S with the $10 drop. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $6.50 drop. Shout out to James S with the $7 drop. And shout out to Rue Jones with the $10 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. Did I miss one? I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me see something real quick, y'all. Alright, fuck it. They can't see the damn thing that I was looking for, so I guess I'm just gonna have to take it as what it is. Alright, fuck it. Take it as what it is. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. I'm happy that y'all pulled up with us today. We're gonna go out of here. It's just time to go. We're gonna shorten it up today. Yeah, look, if you got any music that you want to be played on this platform, you have to contact me through my DM. I am the real Jack Frost. Also, if you have any type of content that you would like for us to talk about or discuss on this channel, you can contact me there. Also, I'll look into it. With all that being said, please let's remember to quarantine. Let's remember to make sure that we wash our hands frequently. That when we go out in public, that we got face masks, gloves, everything to try to keep ourselves safe. I have no idea why the volume went down. I have no idea. I accidentally turned the volume down. Let's my apologies. I turned the volume down by accident. Anyway, so we're gonna call it a wrap. Let's if y'all don't mind, let's make sure that we keep ourselves quarantined. Let's make sure that we keep ourselves safe and healthy. Let's make sure that we keep ourselves healthy, not just for us, but our loved ones and for the people that we're gonna come in contact with. So please, whenever possible, when you go out in public, please have on glass, please have on face coverings, please stay safe. Don't take this as a joke, even if you don't believe in it, even if you think there's something else going on. There might be something else going on. But please take into consideration that there are people that will miss you if you're not going to be here. So even though we don't know for sure what's going on, let's not act like there's nothing going on. Something is going on. Let's listen to our first responders. Let's pay attention to the directives that the police or whoever else might be giving you. Let's stay out of trouble. Let's stay out of the way. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.